than 80 years, the M&H 129 fire hydrant has been giving faithful and reliable fire protection service to communities and industries around the world. Manufactured according to AWWAC 502 standards, the M&H 129 comes in hundreds of combinations of colors, nozzle threads, operating nut size and shape, and material specifications. Each hydrant is rigidly inspected and tested and comes with UL and FM certification, as well as M&H's own 10-year limited warranty. Over its long history, interchangeability of parts has been forefront in all 129 design and material upgrades. That means that every 129 hydrant manufactured over the past 80 years can be retrofitted with new parts using current Model 129 fire hydrant parts. All 129 fire hydrants are proudly produced in Anniston, Alabama. Prior to final assembly, several sub-assemblies are produced and inspected to streamline production. The first sub-assembly in the process is the main valve rod assembly. Here, the upper and lower rods are joined together using a traffic brake coupling with stainless steel pins and clips. After the rods are combined, the main valve is assembled. Next, rubber drain valve facings are attached to the upper drain plate using sturdy aluminum pop rivets. The main valve rubber seat is then pushed onto the bottom rod before the rubber seat is secured using compression from a spring washer and bottom plate. After the bottom plate is tightened with a torque-regulated impact wrench, upper and lower O-rings are added and the entire ensemble is moved to the holding carts. The second sub-assembly is the powder-coated nozzle section and standpipe assembly. O-ring backed brass, hose, and pumper nozzles are threaded into the nozzle section. Nozzles are then secured in place by a stainless steel set screw, while powder-coated hose and pumper caps are threaded on. The lower portion of each nozzle section receives a heavy-duty O-ring. Nozzles are then lowered onto the ductile iron standpipe, and the nozzle section is attached to the standpipe by two traffic brake flanges, which are designed to fail in the instance that a vehicle impacts the hydrant. These are bolted together by zinc-coated bolts, and chains are installed to help secure all nozzle caps. On the test assembly bench, a hydrant shoe is inserted and locked into place. A main valve rod assembly is then lowered into place and threaded into the shoe. As part of pre-testing, standard city water pressure is applied to the shoe and closed main valve. This helps assure O-rings and rubber main valve are seated properly. A nozzle section standpipe assembly is dropped onto the shoe and fastened together using 304 stainless steel nuts and bolts. Finally, a powder-coated bonnet assembly is lowered and fastened to the nozzle section. To ensure quality of material and joint seals, each 129 fire hydrant goes through rigid testing. To begin, the hydrant valve receives 250 psi seat test in the closed position. The valve is then fully opened and the entire hydrant then receives a 500 psi shell test. During the shell test, weep holes are inspected to assure drain valve facings are holding pressure. With each successful test, a serialized stainless steel tag is produced. The serialized production tags are then secured to the back of each fire hydrant. The hydrants are bundled together and are then ready for shipment. M&H Valve is proud to produce the 129 fire hydrant, the hydrant of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Excellence in service. Excellence in quality. Excellence in everything we do. M&H.